beautiful angels and wise ones, it's Samantha Honey-Pollock here, your intuitive and health coach. It's my pleasure and privilege to bring you the Moon and Planets updates for this week commencing the 2nd of September 2013. Well, we have a nice surprise also towards the end of this video. Something new for you that I know in this time the way the planets are aligned will be very helpful. So consider that my gift to you, and I thank you for tuning in. I would like to announce first a bit of a crazy energy day this week, and then the good news. The crazy energy day is Wednesday. If you expect everything to go perfect on Wednesday, I'm just going to give you some beautiful counsel here. Say, darling, have some patience. Take an extra bottle of water, take a snack. If you're traveling especially, have patience, because it may not be that you get from here to there in such a linear fashion. You may have to bring in all sorts of new creative ways, whether here and there is a physical place, or whether it's someplace in a relationship, or whether it's someplace that you've wanted to be that you thought would work out so completely perfectly, and then you realize you actually have to put a few more things in place before you arrive at your destination. That's on Wednesday. It's not a major energy focus this week. It's just a little bit of my heads up for you. The most exciting day this week is Thursday. Thursday sees our new moon in Virgo. What this means is back to school energy for all of us in terms of clearing anything out of our lives that we want to leave behind, welcoming in new fresh energy, getting everything in order, putting everything in boxes, being willing to learn new things that will take us further down the path as we progress. All these things are governed by Virgo's somewhat perfectionist energy. But because the moon is in Virgo as well as the sun in Virgo on this new moon, we really get this sense that we can clean up areas of our life that have been out of balance, and universal energy does support this, so go for it and you will find that you are rewarded, and it's much easier than you think it's going to be. So lovely. If you're traveling on Wednesday, have patience. And also Thursday, with the new moon, there's also some excellent planets around for self-promotion. So if you're looking for some extra recognition at work, if you work for yourself, you want to launch a product or launch a service, new moon is always very favourable for these activities. But this new moon on Thursday is really, really wonderful. So go ahead, promote yourself, go out there, send the emails, make the phone calls that you need to, and you'll be so surprised, although you shouldn't be, how well received you are. Really get out there and welcome in all this new attractive energy. Everyone's so happy to hear from you. So with all this Virgo energy around, it's got me thinking, especially being here in Trinidad, and I did this wonderful mock-up video for you where I was taking photos of all the houses and they all paint them in different colours, bright blue, bright pink, bright orange. I was like, this is wonderful. It seems like the only rule is that you can't paint your house the same colour as the next door neighbours. And I also have 3 wonderful Feng Shui consultations coming up in homes in and around New York City in the following week. So my focus and my thinking is very Virgo-like, because of course Virgo rules the home as well as Taurus, but Virgo is about order and cleanliness and all these sort of these things that aren't the Taurian sensuality of home and hearth and comfort and creature foods and so forth. So one thing I'd like to invite you to do this week, very powerful energy, is to Feng Shui your desk. Now I'm going to give you 3 really quick tips on how to Feng Shui your desk for best advantage. This is taken from my studies, my training in Kuala Lumpur, and also my experience as a Feng Shui expert and business owner in Australia for over 7 years. The number 1 thing is perfect to do in the time of Virgo: clear the clutter. When something comes into your desk, it's ideal if you just touch it once. If it's a bill, just pay it then and there, and then it gets filed. If it's a letter you have to answer it then and there, and then it gets filed. And this keeps the flow really steady. Have a look at your desk now. Is there something that needs to be removed? Is there something that's really old there? Is there paperwork you've been putting off and you really need to give it to somebody to deal with? These are the things that are holding back your energy and really blocking you from enjoying the good feng shui that you could. The second is ideal to have some water on your desk. Again, this supports the flow of abundance into your life because water feeds wood, and wood is the element of abundance. And water actually encourages flow and ease and lots of prosperity into your office, onto your desk, onto the place where you work. Even if it's a kitchen table, these rules still stand. What can you do? I love a glass of water on my desk. I have some crystals and salt water which are cleansing on my desk. Also, if it's not likely to be knocked over, have a vase of flowers. That's a beautiful symbolic placement for abundance and also femininity. The third tip to feng shui your desk is to have a talisman. Something on there that reminds you what you're working towards, whether it's a family picture that really reminds you of a happy time, or whether it is something as special as a rock that you've picked up somewhere that really brings you back to your sense of purpose, makes you realize that it's not just email after email or launch after launch or whatever your specialty is. You're actually working to bring in more happiness, health and prosperity to you and those you love. So in the time of Virgo, it's perfect to feng shui your desk. I'd love to help you more with this. You can get in contact with me on my website, samanthahoney.com. And I look forward to seeing you in person soon, or even consulting with you wherever you are in the world via Skype or telephone. Love and blessings this week.